tennis match, right? Not with...
Hello, one new about Minecraft here, and today I'll be doing Madden 2018 Dallas Cowboys versus Houston Texans Battle of Texas. So let's get started, shall we? Yes, simulation, 3 minutes on the clock, and let's do closed stadium. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, and these ones are definitely a lot longer for this. Definitely interested to see how this is going to go. This should be Dak Prescott's first thing. So yeah, first game for this. From here onward, it will be Dak Prescott. So Madden 18 through 24. Okay, there we go.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL, the National Football League is here.
Getting ready.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys.
Then there's the kick.
To get us started. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. This is taken at his 4.
Okay, let's see.
Return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Yep, there he is. His first appearance in this series.
They go play action here on first down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can right foot in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Now a play fake here on first down. He finds his target, Terrence Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. And there they went crossing route against his own defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
10 more there and another first down. Fresh set of downs here. From the red zone now, Prescott. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, getting the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
So I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. J.J. Watt able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
So the sack on 1st down there by the defense, and now it's 2nd down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed. Because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. And before we can get to the field goal try, time will run out. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Bailey now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They're led out by their 6'4" quarterback, the former Pitt Panther, Tom Savage.
And Tom Savage is one of those guys that when you look at him, you see the potential that's there. You get a chance to watch him practice and see him throw the football. But he hasn't had many chances to play in games, and you just wonder, if given a full shot, what exactly would it look like?
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. There's Savage now on 2nd. Right side, caught for Dorowitz. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Larry Ridley. Larry will have the highlights of this first half, but he won't have touchdowns because we haven't had any to this point.
But there's still time, though, partner.
And finding for Horowitz. And he's got enough for the first across midfield in the 48. The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Back to throw, Savage. And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And now a first down following that long gain. Again throwing, it's Savage. Underneath for Miller. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
First down carry now for Miller. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw on 2nd down to Savage. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
From the gun on 3rd, Savage. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller from 8 yards out. And the Texans are in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Are you looking forward?
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
So that drive in total 8 plays, and the result, a Houston touchdown. No back out now to kick this one away. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Got it over the middle. It's Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. So for that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On first and 10, Prescott. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. It is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Beasley, 32 yards. And the Cowboys are in for 6. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly, and oftentimes on the move, when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take it into the end zone. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Bailey now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. Got to take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And he's got Fuller. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 17 on the pickup there. The Texans also get a new set of downs. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Savage from the 50. Keeps himself upright. Going up top for Miller. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. To throw again. Savage. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. 10 yards to go on 3rd. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Caught here by Griffin. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot before break for Savage. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Cowboys defense is going to give him the football back. Final play of the half. Prescott is going to float this one deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on and it's 2nd down.
All right, Brandon, back to you guys in a minute. First, it's indeed time for our EA Sports halftime report. The Cowboys are happy to be sitting in the locker room with a lead. The Texans didn't play their best, and they'll need to be at their best now to come back. So here we go.
And never mind, Larry. These two teams apparently anxious to get back at it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Second half begins with a run from Miller. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3, second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Out of the gun, Savage. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get the connection with a former Buckeye, Braxton Miller. And that takes us from second to third down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Throwing on third down, it's Savage. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver or tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Out of the pistol look, it's Miller. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Offense needs something here on second down. It is second and long. Now Savage. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but I got the ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Texans on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Savage from the shotgun snap. And this one is incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Shane Lackler now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Okay, sorry about that. And we're back.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
On second down, Elliott. And a second spin. And they'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Short yardage, Prescott, complete to Jason Witten. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Dak finding his tight end Witten, and the Cowboys have a first down. Back now here on EA Sports. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. The first down carry by Elliott. Room here to run. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Well, Barbara, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now the backup, Darren McFadden. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 18. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Back to throw. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. Even 9 there on the first down completion. Savage trying to rally the troops and get them to the line fast. They'll look to throw. And he's got it over the middle for Dorowitz. Well, he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Back to throw. And this is incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. He'll look to throw. Dumps it complete to Miller. There's some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call, as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going for it. This is the fullback crunch. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stopped him a yard shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. It would appear the Cowboys are going to win this football game. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, so that was an insane game. It's pretty close, only by 3. But yeah. Hope guys like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. And goodbye.
The old saying, the old cliche.